I'm Rafael Staubli. I'm 30 years old. I'm from Switzerland and I'm into drifting since 11 years. It started with my dad. My dad was into cars since as a kid, probably. He worked for Nissan almost 25 years. He worked as a supervisor, related on body shop and painting. And yeah, since the beginning as a kid, I went with him to the shop, so I saw all the old Nissans, which inspired me a lot. I still remember when I was outside during lunch breaks and stuff like that, I saw all these 90s Japanese cars, which were like 10 years old then, like S14s, 300 ZX, S13s for sure. And I fell in love already in the young years and was always really inspired by cars. From time to time, I got the motorbike license. It was the first vehicle with an engine. Even in the beginning, if something breaks or something is not working, I try to get around of it and try to fix it, get the best out of it with what I have. I mean, back then I had not really good tools, but somehow we could fix the stuff. So we also burned a lot of engines for sure, but that was part of the game. And yeah, it was around when I was 14, 15 years old. In that time, when I was younger, my dad, even if he worked in the workshop, he was more into riding motorbikes. And we spent a lot of time with him, like seeing him on racetracks and watching MotoGP during the weekends. And yeah, also my brother was really hooked. We spent all the time on the bikes then. I got my first S13, a champagne gold one, when I was 17 years old. Because I went through all the marketplaces and I saw a lot of junk, let's say. All the cars were really rusted and rough. Somewhere we got a phone call, which was a lady who worked in the office at the Nissan store, and her friend wanted to sell a 200 SX, an S13. Probably one of the best in the marketplace back then, which was a bit more expensive, but around 4 grand, yeah. I managed to buy it. I did a lot of side hustle. I sold all my two-stroke bikes. I also went for Saturday work. After I got my license, I remember the first day it was raining a lot. I couldn't wait to get the first drive. We were driving a lot. My brother came with me, so we spent probably the whole night driving the car, enjoying it. And I had a lot of moments, like oversteering the car on my first day. It was more luck than skills. 1 month after I got my license, I had a small accident with my car on a home toge, like small mountain road. I went from third gear to second, went through that corner like all the days. And it was just a little bit more oversteering than usually. I was not able to handle it well, and we went out of the road, but the car was damaged, like totaled. I came to the point, it's the time to go on a racetrack, and it was a big lesson for me. A co-worker called me on the weekend. Hey Rafi, I know a guy, he wants to sell an S13. The car is pretty rough. If you are interested, you can pick it up today for 400 bucks. Otherwise, the car will go to the scrapyard. I was really shocked in a good way. I packed up everything, we went to see the car. The car was even starting, and I was like, I don't care how much rust the car has. Let's go for it. Let's begin a new journey. And yeah, we went away with the car. So the beginning of my drifting, let's say. I went to my first event and I did 2 drift training days just to learn the basics. After the first 2 events, my third event was already a big circuit. And I was really surprised there because the only thing I bought was a better seat and coilovers. After this circuit, my first dry event came, which was at Onodura. One year before I went to my first dry event, just there as a spectator. I remember there was also another guy there, which I never have seen before, and it was Ronnie Hunziker. I'm really glad I met him in my life, because he's a big part of my driving, my inspiration. I was really impressed by his skills and also by the car. I mean, the car was just around 200 horsepower. Ronnie managed to link the whole circuit. He was also the guy I learned the most tandem. Everybody needs a sensei in drifting, which is really important, I think. For sure you can improve yourself, but with a good friend it helps a lot. All the passion came in the early days. I got my first shop, which I shared with Louis, a good friend of mine. It started in Wohlen, which is 5 minutes from here. I was able to switch to this place here in Bremgarten in Switzerland, which started in 2018 here just as a hobby. But then it moved to a 100% full-time job, which I have to say thanks to my girlfriend. She gave me a big push and all the support I needed. It's all about the balance to not overwork yourself. For me, it was always the most important. I will do this with Staubli Customs as long as I enjoy. I want to deliver the best way of work I'm able to give them. I just want to have a small shop and stay like this and do quality work and try to get a different character to cars, which you don't really see that often in Switzerland. What I saw is a lot of people, they build up a car, from zero to a proper car. It can be a bit dangerous because you can't compare the car in the state as it is to how it could be. For example, my car is still around 220 horsepower, which is not a lot nowadays. From my point of view, it's just more exciting for me to increase your skill and driving instead of just going up in power. That really help you to feel your car, to understand your car, and once you know all the edges of your car, you can increase with power and a few other things. I grew up a lot with drifting. That's why I also love the hobby, because, for example, I was not able to talk in English when I started drifting, and once I traveled all around Europe, I met so many good friends and people. It's also super cool, like the journey, the traveling, the people you met or the people you meet in future. For me, it's really important to say thanks to all the people which made all what I got nowadays possible. I have to say thanks to Ronnie, which helped me a lot. And I'm thankful for all my other friends, my family, and most important, my girlfriend, Anna, which supported me in a lot of things in a few different ways. Without them, it would never be possible.